When I got this kick lever, I thought that it was in serviceable shape. The O-rings were installed in it, the detent ball was installed, and it felt tight enough. It looked a little worn and everything, but I honestly thought it was going to work out okay. What I quickly found out when I installed it on the bike was that it was way beyond serviceable condition. And when I went to kickstart the bike, everything was kind of cocked, and as I rotated the lever down, it ran into the guard on the master cylinder, and it just wasn't going to work out. So I disassembled it, started taking a look at everything. The knuckle itself is not in bad shape. As I measured this, I found the shaft is, although it shows some wear pattern on it, dimensionally it's pretty consistent, and I think it's going to work. The circlip groove has got some bad wear on it, so it's probably not going to work out anymore. There's a bit of wear right here where the kick lever contacts it. So I think this thing will work. Need to build up a little weld here and dress that back to where it should be. The kick lever itself is an entirely different matter. The hole that the shaft goes through is hourglass shaped, it's ovalized, it's way oversized, and it's just going to have to be sleeved, I think. And what I'm going to try and do is take this mild steel sleeve and install it in that hole. I will lose, of course, the O-rings and everything, but I think I can live with that. So I'll be boring this out to 21/32, installing the sleeve in there, and then welding the perimeter at the top and the bottom. The bottom here is also out of flat, and so that'll have to be dressed back down. The surface here is badly worn, so that'll have to be built up with some weld and dressed back. I think that once this is installed, I will then have a good fit between the knuckle and the lever, and if I get these surfaces built up the way they should be, that everything will then be at the right angle and it'll work okay. The method of retaining the two together from the factory leaves a lot to be desired. I think it's okay as long as everything is fresh and new, but once you get some relative motion going between the two, things fall apart rapidly. It's supposed to have a small washer, a small hardened washer that sits down on this surface of the kick lever, and then a circlip in the groove, and that retains everything. And as I said, it seems to work okay as long as everything is fresh and new, but once things start to go a little wobbly, the washer wears this surface, the washer itself cups, and of course that presses on the circlip and cups the circlip. So to come up with a better retention method, I think what I'm going to try and do is take a washer and put it over the boss like that, and then drill and tap this for either 6 or 8, probably 8 millimeters, and put a washer on top and hold that in with a cap screw or something. And if I get the right spacing and everything, I'll be able to tension that so that everything works as it should. So this is what I'm going to be doing over the next few days. I had to special order the tools because they're odd sizes and everything, but they'll be coming in, and then I'll fire up Sparky and do some welding and get everything set up on the drill press and see what happens.